Hello everyone, Simmy Dad back here again on our debt-free owner-operator series. I hope you're all well and enjoying the series so far. I think this is episode 22. We are picking up where we left off in the last episode, which is Wenatchee, it being Washington. And we are taking a load of toys down to Vancouver, Washington. If you are enjoying the series so far, the content on the channel, do consider giving a subscribe. It does really help the channel out and it really means the world to me. And without any further ado, we will get going. So yeah, I hope you are all well. I hope you enjoyed the last episode on New Year's Eve. I hope you did have a wonderful New Year and a happy New Year to you all. We had I think I mentioned it in the last episode, we had a quiet one, as we always do. We just put out a load of buffet food and stuff on the dining room table, and the kids love it. So that's what we did. So some trains around here.
Turn right. In 400
So yeah, we just did that. We were in bed by, I think we watched some. We watched some rubbish on the TV. And then we were in bed by 10:30. And yeah, we got woken up by fireworks in, as we do. We live in a town where they don't really seem to mind too much about setting fireworks off, and a lot. So our pretty much standard practice is in bed by 10, wake up for midnight for the fireworks, complain about how many there are and how long it's going on for, and then roll over and go back to sleep. And that is pretty much almost exactly how it went, down to the T. We are still whoa, I was not expecting you to start going just as I started going, because you were all stopped. So yeah, still driving with the ridiculous pedal setup. So if you did watch the last episode, I was talking about my issue with the pedals and how my accelerator pedal has given up completely. So I'm currently using the clutch pedal as the accelerator. Fortunately, the game has an auto clutch facility, so if you don't bind anything to the clutch, then the game will do the clutch work for you automatically, which is not what I want, because I actually quite enjoy driving manually. It's not exactly easy to drive. Like I've been driving in real life for 7.5 years, I think, somewhere around there. I passed in 2016 my driving test. We are clear to go. So it comes naturally to me to drive the way that you normally drive, because I've been doing it and obviously been driving like that on the game as well. So it's a huge adjustment period to have to accelerate with the left foot instead of the right.
Keep right.
And remember that the left foot is not on the brake. So what I think I might do, because as I was saying in the last episode, a new set of pedals is not currently in our household budget for now, so it's likely going to be a month or 3 until we can get that sorted out. So yeah, it's going to have to make do for now. But what I think I might do is actually take apart the pedal housing, swap the pedals over, if that makes sense. So provided there's enough cable in there inside the actual casing, then I will probably just switch the pedals to where they're meant to be, and then it it'll still feel a bit weird because the clutch pedal doesn't exactly perform the same as the accelerator does, but it'll be a better setup in terms of my legs and feet are actually where they're meant to be. So I have been looking around for pedals. I mean, I did say in the last episode as well, if you do happen to have a set of Logitech pedals, or to be honest, any pedals really, as long as it's the 3 set of pedals, Thrustmaster or Logitech or whatever, it's capable of Logitech, preferably just because it's easier with the wheel that I've got. But if you've got a set of Thrustmaster pedals that plug in via USB, or a set of different pedals even that plug in via USB that you no longer use, or perhaps it was part of a set and the wheel broke or whatever and they're just collecting dust, drop me a message on Discord and we'll see if we can work something out, because yeah, I'm desperate to get a new set of pedals as quickly as we can, because it it feels really alien. But I have been looking around for pedals. I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace and like sim racing sales groups and stuff on Facebook for that exact scenario where someone's either upgraded their wheel or upgraded their pedals and is getting rid of the Logitech set. I did find a set of pedals, Logitech ones, for 15 quid on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace. The only issue with that is they were about 5 hours drive from where I live. Now, I desperately want a new set of pedals, and that was a bargain price. I can't justify driving 10 hours round trip to go and pick up a set of pedals. Not from a money point per se, just because it probably would have cost me a tank of fuel, which I haven't brimmed my tank for a long time, but it's probably about 70 to 80 quid current prices, give or take. But from a time point, I can't dedicate a whole day to go and picking up these set of pedals. So I messaged the person that was selling them. I said, "Hey, look, really interested in the pedals, happy to pay the price you're asking. Is there any chance if I covered the postage and a little bit extra for the packaging and your time, would you be willing to post them to me?" And it was a hard no on that one. They wouldn't even consider it. So that was a bit frustrating. Each their own. I know it's not, having to package up something and take it down to the post office and whatever. It's not particularly hard, and I don't want to sort of sound like I'm being an arse or anything, but it doesn't take a great deal amount of time or anything like that. But if they're not willing to post it, or they haven't got the means to get to the post office or whatever, I don't know their circumstances. So it was a bit frustrating because I was, well happy to buy the pedals off them at the price they were asking, plus a bit extra for time and everything like that. But
Keep right, and then turn right.
They weren't really interested.
Turn right.
But the hunt goes on. I will probably end up buying some pedals. I've talked a lot over a few episodes about hopefully wanting to upgrade my wheel setup this year anyway.
In 400 meters.
I was looking at the Moser R5 direct drive.
Turn right.
But the what I discovered yesterday was that if you buy the bundle, it's a bit weird why they do this, but it's how they do it, I suppose. If you buy the bundle, which is the Moser R5 wheelbase, all the clamps, the wheel, because the wheel's a quick release, and the pedals, the twin pedals there. if you buy that bundle, then the pedals that come with that bundle are SRP lights, which you can only connect through the wheel. It's got like an RJ11 or RJ9 cable from the pedals to the wheel. But if you buy it all separately, and it roughly comes out to the same price, the pedals are USB. So I think I would probably go that way, because I would like to be able to change, you know, as I go along, if that makes sense. So as, you know, if I decide the pedals aren't for me, if I decide that I really want to get into properly sim racing or something like that, and I decide that actually the pedals that came whilst they were fine for farm sim and trucking, actually don't really suit sim racing, I'd like to be able to upgrade the wheels or pedals separately without being locked into the ecosystem, if that makes sense. So I'm glad that I hadn't already made provisions. Yeah, I'm glad that I hadn't already made provisions to buy those wheels and wheel set, because that was a goal for later on in the year. So that led me down to down other paths of looking at different pedal sets and stuff. And ones I've been looking at are some SimJack Pro pedals, which are from AliExpress. And they've been getting really good reviews generally about the price to performance and things like that. There are a couple of little things that crop up now and again, like there's issues on some of them with a little bit of play, but there's easy fixes out there for that. So currently I'm thinking that might be where I'm at, is probably next month or the month after, once I've pulled in some overtime at work, to buy those pedals from AliExpress and use those. If I do, I'll probably do, or attempt to do, some kind of like unboxing slash review type video for those, so you can all see, because all the reviews that exist out there are all coming at it from a sim racing point, not trucking or farming. Showed them to a couple of friends, and the general response was, don't you think they're a bit overkill for what I'm using them for? Which probably they are, but they're about the same as I would be paying on a different set of pedals that are probably more suitable anyway. So in my opinion, I probably would prefer to get something that's more than I need right now, but I could grow into if I wanted to, then get something that's gonna leave me wanting more down the line, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the pedal fiasco. That was a long-winded chat about the pedals, so apologies for that. But yeah, it's all ticking along. We've got some good goals on the channel this year. I was talking about it. Monetization is one of the goals, just purely because I want to be able to offer the memberships, not necessarily from getting revenue point, but I'd like to be able to offer memberships out to people that want to and are able to support, and then offer things in return. We're getting back to the regular pattern of releases. So Tuesday will be the American Abroad series. Thursday, Sunday will be this series on releases, pre-recorded videos. And then we will be looking at streaming Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, hopefully, with some breaks in between. So like, for example, in 2 weeks, a week and a half of this video releasing, my daughter has her birthday, which falls on a Saturday, so I won't be streaming that day because I will be doing all the birthday things. And I think, I'm not 100%, but I think my mum is coming to visit that weekend as well, so that'll be family time. So that may be a case of, definitely the Saturday stream won't happen on Buckland, but I'll try and squeeze it in the week instead. And then it may impact.
And then turn right.
it's a small chance it may impact the Sunday stream, convoy streams as well.
Turn right.
But as of this week, we are looking at. We're definitely streaming Saturday on Buckland Farm. We've got the new update from MS Modding on that, so that's all loaded up. So Buckland Farm multiplayer on Saturday. I am hoping, I'm not guaranteeing or anything, it's early days. I am looking likely that I'll be able to stream on Friday this week as well, on Turingia, because we didn't do a Wednesday stream this week because we were still getting back into the rhythm of things from New Year. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because I will put a thing up just as soon as I can about streaming on Turingia. We've got on that save, we've got a I've been doing some bits in between streams to try and mix things up a little bit. So on that, we are going to be doing a red beet harvest and finishing off a grass contract that I took. We'll also be hopefully getting the new truck from the pole. So that'll be that, and then convoy on Sunday. So yeah, it's all I'm trying to keep it all ticking along. Like I said, my main focus really this year is two things: the monetization, at least getting to the point where I can offer 500 I can offer memberships, which is 500 subscribers and some watch time requirement. So we'll try and get to that so I can offer you guys memberships and a little bit more. And then the other goal is just trying to get into a rhythm of consistent releases of content, so being able to consistently release videos. Now I have got a family, I've got 4 kids, a wife and all that stuff, so you know that will always take priority, as it should. Let's turn the wipers off because I think it's actually stopped raining. So yeah, that will always take priority. If something needs to be done with them, then that will always take my attention. But yeah, if I can get myself to a point where I'm consistent
and
sort of pre-recording stuff as well, and getting better at not talking about sort of time-specific things, you know. And of course, I will say this, I am always open to feedback. So if you are watching this video and you're thinking, this guy's chatting a load of rubbish, I'm not interested, feed that back, tell me what you'd like to sort of see and hear. Bypass. I always have to bring the little on-screen heads-up display up, because the pre-pass device that's fitted in the truck, the light isn't very big, so it's hard to see it to know whether it's red or green. But yeah, if there's anything specifically you want to see on the channel, then do let me know in the comments. If you've got any questions or anything like that, you know, maybe you want to see what mods I'm running, or maybe you want to see me play a different game potentially, then let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm always open to feedback and suggestions.
Keep left.
You know, I just want to be able to make and produce and put out the best content that I'm capable of, that you guys enjoy, and things like that. Another goal I've got is I'd really like to grow the VTC this year. We are currently on 13 members, I believe, off the top of my head. So I'd really love it if we could grow the membership on that to maybe like 20 or so. I mean, I'll never close off applications, because the more the merrier is the way that I see it, but I it's easier to put on a mini goal like 20 rather than say by the end of 2024 I'd love to get 100 members, you know. 20 is achievable in a quicker time.
Keep left.
Jake break. Our first Jake break of 2024, baby. So yeah, it's all good. It's all going along. I am really happy with the channel progress and everything. We are just about 170 subscribers, bang on the road to 200, which is awesome. Like I said, I say this all the time. You know, when I had the push to put out content, I really genuinely thought, you know, I'll probably make 50 subscribers and, you know, I'll get a couple of friends out of it. We'll have, you know, I'll get a little small community going, and to be at 170 really has surpassed my expectations, so it's really genuinely awesome. I had an email yesterday actually from one of the analytics sites that I use, and to say that I'd hit 12,500 views, which is awesome. Like, I speak to my missus about it, right, and she says, oh, you know, you're only a small channel. I say, yeah, you know, we're growing, we're on the road. I said, you know, just look at it this way. She's very supportive and all that, but I say, look at it this way, you know, if I had 170 people all in a room that wanted to speak to me, that's a lot of people. Is it the biggest out there? Definitely not, but we're well on the road, and every single one of you that supported me through subscribing or commenting or liking the videos or watching the videos, it's truly genuinely appreciated. So I don't think we're that far out from delivery now. I can sort of see the little the little flag coming into view in the top left-ish of the map. I am sorry that it's been a nighttime job again. I should have slept before I took the job, I think. But we are where we are. I will do that. I mean, what time is it? It's, yeah, 11:37 p.m. About an hour away from delivery, so be about 12:30, 1 a.m. for delivery. But yeah, I will sleep prior to the next job, which will be on Sunday, so that we can have a daytime run. But yeah, we've got, I think I said it in the last episode as well, I've got the Promos Canada back, and we've got Mexico back, so that's still very much on the cards. I am hoping to probably do a long trip soon, just to bolster the funds so that we can look again that trailer that we talked about. Every little helps at this point, and I probably want to do that sooner rather than later, because I know from Discord there are changes coming to the GDC economy mod, which will mean some of the loads that have a higher price per mile, so like the boom lifts and stuff, they are I don't want to say correcting, but they are adjusting the price on those.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So I'm on to
exit right.
come up. Yeah, so we want to check out those, you know, we want to get that done before the changes come in. Is for example, the boom lifts, they generally pay a pretty good price per mile right now, which I don't really know if that's realistic or if that's an issue in the GDC economy mod that's now been identified and that's why it's being corrected.
Keep right. and
But yeah,
then
I know that's
exit
coming
right.
in the next update in
Exit right.
the GDC economy mod, which is in beta testing now. So, and because that's a Steam Workshop mod,
Turn left. Keep left.
I have
And
no.
then turn left. Turn left.
I don't know if I've gone the right way. I think that's right, yeah. Yeah, because that's a Steam Workshop mod, I'll have no choice but to update it. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of the road. You're in America, Sim, come on.
Keep left.
You're ahead in the game, bro.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Just gonna pop the up-screen map on. Yeah, turning left to this junction. Are we? No, we're not. We're down in here. There we go. In the Dollar Tree. We'll get there someday, guys.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
So the parking is dead ahead, I think. I think it's around the back here. Oh yes, there. Right, let's see what we can get. Yeah, I'm up. So I'm gonna reposition. Come on, we could do it. It's just always a bit tight when the bollards on the either side. I think we'll be alright here. There we are, sticker in neutral, handbrake on. Let's unload the cargo, not too bad at all. So it's 12:50 AM, 300 miles covered, 32 minutes. Fuel consumed was 56 gallons, and that was a World of Trucks contract. So we are up to level 9. We're actually higher level really in real terms, but obviously the GDC economy mod does sort of nerf that. So, but yeah, that's going to do us, guys. So we'll just finish up in Vancouver, Washington. We'll pick up from here again the next time. If you have enjoyed the episode, do hit the thumbs up button. It does really help the channel out. Leave a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed already, please do so. It really does help the channel out and really genuinely, truly means the world to me. If you have watched this far, I really appreciate you all. You guys take care and stay well, and I'll catch you in the next episode.